Hi everyone. Today, a term might be one of them terms really doesn't mean what it says. Productivity software suites. This is software that's bundled together and communicates well, typically with each other. Okay, so word processing allows us to take text and maybe add an image. We can edit, make it say what we want to say, and then we can format to make it readable or not readable, and we create a document to do that. Word processing. Once we word process the document, you could print it, PDF, and send it to somebody, maybe post it to the web, so forth. Spreadsheets. The key here, spreadsheets allow us to manipulate or manage, let's use that word, manage numbers in order to predict. Okay, in order to predict. In a spreadsheet, you have rows and columns, and you can put values in there, and then you can put in formulas, and then you can change some value and see what the formula becomes. Okay. Databases allow us to store data and access data. And nowadays, data could be numbers, it could be a video, it could be photographs, pictures, music, audio, etc., etc. So if you think about it, if you think about the internet as a good example, some web server has this large hard drive. A database allows us to access that information and bring it to us. Do we do that a lot? Happens all the time via the internet. Presentation software in which we take, it could be data from a database, it could be text from word processing, it could be images, graphs, and so forth, and we put it in a form in which we can present it to either a group, or you can send it somewhere or present it through the internet and so forth. Graphics software. It's so important to be able to take, for example, from spreadsheets, data, and then graph it, and maybe compare 2 or maybe even 3 lines on a chart and see how they pair. Plus, there's all kinds of ways to take graphics and combine it with text. You can even graphics. A spreadsheet allows us to create graphics, and you can put graphics into a presentation. Let's go back up here. Suite. Typically what that does is that tells you can take all those different items down below, and most suites allow us to group those together. So these can all communicate together. Okay? Now, let's take a look at this here. Okay. Proprietary packages, a great example Microsoft Office. They own it, and you pay for it. Open source would be a package in which the source code is open, anybody can use it, change it, and adjust it, and typically these are free. Okay? And then cloud-based, same idea, except you access the software by typically the internet. So if this is the internet, and here's the user, they go out here and get their app and bring it back in. Example here. Google Docs. Actually, the app runs here and you just exchange data back and forth between them. So it's in the cloud, so it's cloud-based. So you can get all of this software, you can pay for it and get all the options that come with a paid package, you know, support and updates and so forth. Open source, you get updates, but sometimes you don't have the same support. And then cloud-based, automatically get the updates, but it's in the cloud. And cloud-based could be free, like Google Docs, or it might be a subscription. We haven't talked about subscriptions yet, but a subscription would be you typically would pay some amount per month. All right. These three right here, they are open source packages. This, you can get this to run with Windows or Linux. Same thing here. This one, Mac OS. So you can get a comparable package to Microsoft Office, but these are open source. They are all free for usage. And they will allow you to upload the files or convert the files to Microsoft Office. Alright, so there are program suites.